Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show. Today is Friday, December 11th, 2015. Welcome to another eBay discussion. Today's topics that we're going to discuss will be the following. We're going to discuss a slight TRS glitch, eBay radio. We're going to discuss in detail your comments from last week. We're going to also discuss some things you guys have contacted me about privately and have experienced problems with. For anyone that's watching this video for the first time and has never seen me before, my name is Joe DeMarco. I'm a long-time eBay seller. I'm a top-rated seller with 100% feedback, and I've been on eBay since 1999. And each week I come out on Friday and we discuss the previous week's eBay adventures, whether they be positive or whether they be negative. I discuss true things that have happened to me and that have happened to you, and we use this channel as a conduit to eBay, and it's been working out very well. So let's get started, folks. First of all, the week's news. You can see around me it's cloudy as usual. It's been cloudy the entire week. There are some slight peaks of sun coming up, so you might see the sun peek out at some point. This is the nicest day we've had this week. It's been dreadful. Every day's been cloudy, just like it has for the last month. The more observant of you guys will notice on the whiteboard behind me, it seems like I have some brand new magic markers, and I do. I want to just tell you this really quick. I bought this brand new set yesterday at Staples, which I needed for the longest time. And the reason I didn't buy them prior was because I've been too busy, and plus, well, I know some of you guys are saying, you're not busy, Joe, you're just too cheap. Well, as it happens, I received a $10 coupon in the mail from Staples the other day for $10 off anything you buy in the store. So I said, well, I know exactly what I need. I need this set of markers. So I went yesterday and I bought them. They were $11.29 minus the $10 credit. So I got them for $1.29 plus tax. Not bad, right? Also, one other thing, and I should have brought this up in last week's video because I bought them last week and I forgot. The new Hess Toy trucks are out. I don't know if any of you guys are into collecting the Hess Toy trucks. You can buy them online at HessToyTruck.com, or you can get them in selected malls near you. Certain malls are carrying them this year. You cannot buy them at the gas stations anymore, ever since they had the name change. Now let's get started with the eBay section of the video. Well guys, first of all, as far as sales are concerned, I had a very good sales week again, with the exception of the last 36 hours. I've had nothing. I had fine all week, no problems. But yesterday, Thursday, my last sale was around 11 o'clock in the morning. From then till now, I've had not a single sale, zero. Absolutely crazy. I don't get that. But, you know, these things happen. As I said, my sales were generally good during the week, so I really have no complaints there. There was one glitch I want to share with you guys. For those of you guys who are top-rated sellers, it will only affect you. The ones who get the 20% discount on your final value fee. Well, if you checked your My eBay the other day and you checked your status, you will have seen, instead of the 20% discount, you will have seen you were getting zero, no discount. Let's just jump to a quick screenshot and you can take a look at what I was looking at. Alright, so guys, I saw that and I immediately knew that there had to be some kind of a major glitch. I posted it in a couple of the Facebook groups that I'm involved with, and I also posted it directly to eBay, alright, because they're very, very responsive. And they contacted me back the same day and they said, Joe, we're aware of this. This is indeed a glitch. You guys are getting your 20% final value fee. This is just a cosmetic glitch and we have our techs working on it. And it was indeed resolved, I'd say about 24 hours after I notified them. So if you check your DSR console now and you're my eBay, you'll be fine. Let's move on to eBay Radio. As you guys know, I'm on eBay Radio quite a bit, and they called me on Monday and they asked me if I'd do a 15-minute interview on Tuesday discussing selling on eBay in my eBay store versus my brick and mortar store. And of course I said to them I'll be more than happy to do so, and I did the interview, and if you guys would like to hear it, I will post it in the link below. You can click on it. You'd have to scroll down. I believe it's the 7th segment. You'll see it's marked so, and you can then listen to the segment if you're so interested. In an unrelated development with eBay Radio, I was also on again Thursday for a whole different reason that was totally unplanned. What happened was I received an email the other day from eBay, and you may remember, guys, a few weeks ago in one of my videos I told you guys eBay was running a contest. The name of the contest was eBay Big Things Start Small, and what you would to do was you would to take tracking numbers that you had uploaded and you would enter those tracking numbers into the contest, and each tracking number gave you one entry. So I started out entering mine. I did it for a few days and then I totally forgot about it. I mean, it was a little bit of work to do, it was a little involved, but I did manage to enter some tracking numbers. And guys, I'm happy to report that I won third prize in the contest. Can you believe it? Can you freaking believe it? I won. Crazy New York freaking driver won third prize in the eBay Big Things Start Small contest. And third prize is $250 worth of free eBay shipping labels. Should I say up to $250. And the way they apply it is the duration that they're counting is from November 1st to December 31st. So if you sold a lot of items on eBay and you printed a lot of labels like I do, you'll get the full $250. But if you only printed, let's say, $150 worth of labels during that time, then you'd only get $150. But I'll be getting the full $250. I'll be getting it in check form within 6 to 8 weeks, and when I receive it, I will show it right here on camera. What I would like to know from you guys is, did any of you guys win the contest? Because there were other winners. There was one grand prize winner, there was one first prize winner, I think there were 3 second prize winners, and there were a total of 30 third prize winners like me. So I posted this in the eBay Radio chat forum, and when I posted it, they asked me to call right into the show to tell everybody that I had won, which I did. So yeah, I would like to know if any subscribers of mine, any of you good people, also won the contest. It would be so great if somebody did. Comment below. I've asked in the Facebook groups too, and I haven't heard of any winners there yet. But hopefully somebody will come forward. I think I'm going to now go on to your comments from last week. And I want to spend a lot of time on that because you guys really did good with your comments last week. I liked them, most of them. First of all, most of you guys responded to the story about the iPhone seller who got stung with his $8,500 fraudulent bid. Many of you guys think that the person that placed the bid was a scammer, somebody who also sells iPhones, and they did it in order to get this guy's iPhone off the shelf, out of stock, so his items, the scammers, would take precedence. I actually hadn't thought about that, but you guys may have a point there, and I'm glad you guys commented that. I spoke to this individual yesterday, and eBay has agreed to give him the final value fee, but it will take several weeks to be applied to his account. But still, from the incident that I described to you, I really think eBay should have bashed that transaction from the very beginning. Who in their right mind is going to spend $8,500 for an iPhone? Even his, many of you guys wrote in and said even his original price was high, and it was, in my opinion. So, I mean, that kind of thing, I'd like to see eBay a little bit more on top of and bash those transactions. But it all worked out in the end anyway. Also, many of you guys agreed that Cyber Monday was an epic fail. Alright? It's so overrated. I'm not sure how it was on that other seller venue, Amazon. If any of you guys sell there, and maybe if you did well, I'd like to know about that. I think we're all in agreement that November was a god-awful month for selling. Very poor, even for me. But December is much, much better, and I'm looking forward to better times coming. So far so good with that. I had a person write in and state, actually it was Steve. He wrote in and said that a buyer had purchased something from him. He sent the buyer the item. The tracking number showed the buyer got the item, but the buyer claimed he never got the item and opened a case through eBay against him. Now, you may remember the same thing happened to me a few months ago, and I've been telling you my story. To quickly rehash my story, it's the same as his. I sold an item, shipped it out, tracking shows delivered, buyer claims he didn't get it. Opens a case with eBay, eBay sides with me. I did everything I was supposed to do. They closed the case in my favor. The buyer, within 20 minutes, opens the case with PayPal. Same nonsense. PayPal investigates, but they took a whole week. They closed the case in my favor too. I did nothing wrong. The buyer then opens the case with his credit card company. This guy's really sick in the head, in my opinion. I don't know what he's trying to do. He went to the well 3 times trying to get a drink. But the case is still in limbo. I haven't heard. My guess is that PayPal will cover me and this guy will still get his money back. That's my guess, but he will get it back from his credit card company, not from PayPal. But that's my theory. And anyway, Steve asked me to mention that. So after eBay closed the case in Steve's favor, the buyer sent him a nasty, threatening message through eBay messages, which is never the right thing to do. So Steve did the right thing. He called eBay and he dimed the guy out. And I don't know if they're going to do anything about it, but I'm curious to see if the guy now tries to open a case with PayPal or not, because that's usually their modus operandi. They just keep going to every different well until they can get their beak wet a little. And I don't like what I'm doing right now. Next item. In last week's video, I told you about the contest I was running, where you were to guess my feedback number, what it will be on December 31st, the end of this year. The contest is now closed. No more new comments will be accepted. I've got everything logged in, and we'll see who the winner will be on January the 1st. I read all your comments, and they were all good except for 2. There were 2 comments I didn't like, and I'm going to talk briefly about them now. As you guys know, I have no problem with somebody stating their opinion, even if it's different than mine or different than yours. That's fine. If somebody actually demeans myself or any of you guys or gets out of line, I will remove the comment. For the first time in many, many, many months, I had to remove a comment last week. I'll get to him in a second. But before we discuss that, there was one gentleman that wrote in and said he did not like the idea of the prize being the eBay tape because he's scared to put the eBay tape on his packages because he thinks someone's going to steal them. Now, I totally disagree with this individual, but he said it in a respectful manner and he's totally entitled to his opinion. But I want to address that guy first. Sir, you need to get out of the cave. How many thousands and thousands of boxes does Amazon ship every day with the word Amazon on the side? And you know there's something pretty damn good inside, right? Does that bother you? Or does that not bother you? Or is it just the eBay tape that bothers you? I'm sure there are many other companies that label their boxes when they ship out. You have nothing to fear but fear in self. Please. Don't live the rest of your life in fear, okay? You can't live like that. I am proud to put eBay tape on all my packages, and I'm sure most of you guys are too. I totally disagree with his comment, but again, I have no fault with the guy because he's entitled to his opinion. There was another comment that went over the line and I removed. And I want to tell you this right now. It was actually a long-time subscriber. If it had been a newbie, I would have blocked him immediately. But it's a long-time subscriber, and it's something to be concerned about. First of all, what I had stated in last week's contest video, I said, take your best guess and type your guess in. I said, all I require is that you have an eBay account in good standing. At no point in last week's video did I ask for the eBay accounts to be given. However, yes, a lot of you guys did give your eBay account, and that's your business. That's totally your prerogative. I have no problem with that. You know who I am. I'm not hiding. I'm Hubcap Joe's at eBay. And a lot of you guys showed me your stores, and that's fine, but I didn't ask for them. I was really waiting to see who the winner was, and that's the person I was going to ask. But anyway, this particular individual berated me and said I shouldn't be asking for anybody's accounts, that it's not safe. Well, I disagree with you. It is safe. The only thing that's wrong is that you didn't listen to the rules and you misunderstood what you heard. Then the person went ahead and even demeaned the prize, the eBay tape, saying he feels it's not worth it for him to give his eBay account for such a measly prize as the roll of tape. Well, again, I consider that a hater comment and I removed it. This is going to be a positive channel and we're going to respect each other. To quote Mr. Slater, everybody deserves a second chance. Nobody deserves a third. Okay? Alright guys, let's do a quick summation and I'll let you go for the evening. Firstly, how were your sales this week? Would you say they were good, fair, or bad? If you want to type your comment in below, you're more than welcome to. If you guys heard me on eBay Radio either day, or if any of you guys won a prize in the contest, eBay Big Things Start Small, please comment below. I'd love to hear some good news from some of you guys. If you have any questions or any particular issues that are bothering you, comment them below. Remember, you are free to say anything you want. You don't have to agree with me. Alright? That doesn't matter. You're allowed to say anything. But don't hate. I will absolutely not stand for any haters. And I mean that, and you know me. Also, very important, I'm Crazy New York Driver, you're not. Thanks for watching. If I didn't cover your topic that you asked me to cover, please remind me. I'll get to it next week. And I guess there's nothing left to say but happy selling. And of course, rock on.